Cowboys are leading the Redskins by a score of 10-0. So it's 1 down and 15 to go for the Lions. The best quote regarding the performance of Billy Sims came from lineman Keith Dorney, who says, "He's so quick I don't get to see much of his runs, but I can tell by the roar of the crowd how he's doing." Well, Dexter Bussey thinks highly of Sims and that offensive line. Charlie Neal was in the winning locker room afterwards, and he told Bussey he looked like the Dexter of old.
Well, I had plenty of help from Billy. Billy takes a lot of the pressures off of me, and plus the fact I'm working on the same side with David and Freddie Scott, so that's just a tremendous lift. And the offensive line is matured. You saw what those guys were doing up front. It was just up to us to pick the holes to run through. And it was, you know, it's a feeling that's really hard to explain. I feel as though our team has come together. At least we're on the right track. We can't brag on ourselves until we finish the season, but we feel like we can play with anybody. We're on the right track.
The Lions, as you know, were down 20-17 at the half, and Charlie asked Monte Clark what he told the team at halftime.
Well, he said that we had stopped ourselves. They weren't doing anything that we couldn't handle. We had given them the break that they had, and we could see that we had played enough good football to know that we could play with them, and if we'd go back and stay after in the second half, that we could turn it our way, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Well, the Detroit Tigers lost that first game of the doubleheader to Baltimore tonight. Final score 9-2. The Birds got 4 in the first inning, 3 on Eddie Murray's homer. Dennis Martinez the winner, Wilcox the loser. The second game, Orioles lead the Tigers 8-4 after 6. Dan Petrie let go with a wild pitch in the first inning, and as soon as he did that, it was a 1-0 affair with the Birds out in front. Then the Birds loaded the bases, and Graham delivered a single to make it 2-0. But that wasn't all for the Birds in that first inning. A sacrifice fly coming up by Doug DeSenz made it a quick 3-0. They added 3 more in the second inning, so the Tigers continue to falter. New York Yankees came through with the win. They scored 4 in the ninth tonight to beat Toronto 7-4. Tommy John won his 20th. Boston whipped Cleveland 10-4. Chicago trailing Seattle 2-1 that game in the 8th inning. Over the National League, Pittsburgh lost to Philadelphia 6-2. Phil's a half game back at first place Montreal. Pittsburgh 2.5 off the pace. Cincinnati beat Atlanta 6-1, and the Cubs over St. Louis 6-2. The Texas Rangers pitcher Ferguson Jenkins is through for this season today. Jenkins was informed by the baseball commissioner Bowie Kuhn that he was being ordered out of action indefinitely as a result of his August 25th drug arrest in Toronto. The commission taking things in his own hands, even though Jenkins does not go to the Canadian court until December. I question today's ruling. Detroit's lightweight boxing champion Hilmer Kenty will give a return bout to Ernesto Espada on September 20th in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Hilmer was asked if he'd have more confidence this time.
I have a lot more confidence, than I had at first. I had a lot of confidence going into that first fight, overwhelming confidence that, I didn't think I would have. But I have a lot more confidence being the lightweight champion, knowing that he has to come and take it from me now. But I'm going in, I'm going to fight him just like he has the championship and like I have to take it from him again. Plan to fight basically the same fight unless he just doesn't cooperate, he does something different, then I'll have to change. And I feel I'm in good condition, and I'll be in good condition where if I have any problems that I can adapt to them.
And former Detroit Red Wing goalie Harry Lumley inducted to Hockey's Hall of Fame.
You have to wonder what the situation is with Bubba Baker now. Is he going to get back?
I would say he's going to be back shortly.
All right.
And Charlie will be back next week. He's on vacation.
Thank you, Ray.
Well, if you listen real close to Sonny, you'll hear some hints of fall.
And that's not all you'll hear. Sonny's forecast as your TV2 Eyewitness News moves right along.